I have to make this a separate video now? Luckily, I'm a partner selection coach. Okay. So, initially, what I was most upset about with the whole Jada hate train was just they weren't actually listening to her story. And that kind of pissed me off. Are you ready for this? Okay, because this is going to be the partner selection breakdown. Okay, the partner selection analysis, the official PSA of Halle Bailey. Let's get into it. Y'all digging the poetic vibes, aren't y'all? Yeah, I know it. But my voice hurts when I put on my grown woman voice, okay? It gets tiring. I'd rather sound nasally, okay? And goofy as hell, because I run into a lot less problems when I'm like that. You understand? Survival, period. Be true to your heart. You must be true to your heart. Okay, ladies, so let's get right into it. But like I said, I'm going to be a little bit long winded. And first, let me just say that if Jada's book was released before Will's, will we be telling Will to hush right about now? I think maybe it feels like Jada was kind of set up with the order of, how the book was released, in the order that the book was released. So I understand that a lot of people in the community, I'm just going to quote unquote, the community are making jokes. I understand that. But if they understand the seriousness of it, and a lot of people in the quote unquote community are having jokes about Jada's book, and in all seriousness, if they understood the seriousness of it, coupled with making the jokes, that might be one thing, but it's as though they're making the jokes and not even understanding the basis or the foundation of the book or of the concept of what's going on at all. It's like they're just trying to knock her down without actually knowing what she's talking about. And I'm not for that. If you're going to start criticizing something, at least look into it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To really make fun of Jada and try to silence the Jada Pinkett Smith is crazy. It's crazy to me. So anyway, shout out to Jada and support her, ladies. Cause these men really ain't for you most of the time, and often your fellow woman is the one that's coming to your rescue. But keep on, okay? But anyways, unfortunately, we live in a patriarchy. So I wanted to insert here three main things that us women are judged on, which are by our looks, by our accomplishments, and by our behavior, like, general human beings. And it will be the same for men, and as well as the men that we select. And for men, it's the women that they select, or vice versa, or whatever the case may be. Okay? It's hard trying to say to overthrow a government when the minority of the majority financially that's relative to men as well. And it's hard trying to overthrow a government when the minority is the majority financially. You know what I'm saying? Because us women are the majority, but we fail to realize our power each and every single time. The system has so many layers of deflection going into it, so that it's nearly impossible to get out of the quote unquote matrix. So us ladies, quote unquote, gotta do what we gotta do. Here, I will insert what I like to call the lost feminists. I just want to address them real quick because they have not unlocked and realized that if they are stuck, they have yet to unlock, okay? And of which we have realized, or many of us have realized, that if we're that of what many of us have, which is the level on top of which they have peaked at the ceiling, okay? We're stuck in a patriarchy that some of us choose to make it work, make the most of it in the best way possible. And in one way in doing that is selecting the best partner suitable for us in this life that we have to live in this patriarchy. Best of it, make the most out of their situation. You know what I'm saying? Like captives. And one way of doing that is possibly by selecting the best partner that you can that's suitable and available to you at the time, which I realize that if we're stuck in this patriarchy, that some of us choose to make it work for us or make it work for them or make the most of it the best way possible addition to self-awareness coaching, that some choose to make it work for them in the best way possible, like captive, like true captives that we are, us women, okay, by selecting maybe the best partner available and suitable for them. And I definitely specialize in solutions, and I definitely specialize in partner selection as well as self awareness coaching. Okay. As most people think that they're aware, but they're really not. Also, as women, I will not be listening to Stephen A. Smith, Umar, nor any of the lot of them, okay? They they all think that they each like the same thing, and they all fail to realize that each of them are hard-headed men for the most part, okay? That like what they like. So none of them are going to like exactly the same thing in a woman or whatever they may like. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying. Like I was saying, they all think they like the same thing, and men haven't even made peace with what it is they truly may want, if not for social or societal constructs. But we can get to that in another video, okay? Age. Age is just an indicator of you in relation to your partner or your man or whomever, because again, this information can be interchanged for, LGBTQ plus members. And again, age is an indicator of you in relation to your partner. Not all age gap relationship consists of a happy-go-lucky young lady or whatever the case may be. Because a lot of ladies that are aware are fully aware that the woman is always in control, honestly. Know how to run the relationship, and the man would like it like that, period. If you have the right combination. And even the younger ladies know how to run a man, period, the proper way that you, who may be his age, okay, and a pygmisha would never know, okay, because you haven't taken your time to really try to listen, okay, to things like this and from people that clearly have studied it for a while now, okay? Period, over 10 years, period. Okay? So, these young women, they may seem happy-go-lucky to you because maybe they truly are happy-go-lucky, especially if they have a man paying all their bills as he should, and you have yet to figure it out. Okay, so don't judge her. Let her be happy. Okay, because at the end of the day, no one's happy 24/7. But if 99% of the time you're happy and you're being taken care of, yeah, I would be going to, I would be going about as free spirited as possible. Okay, even more than I already am. Okay, period. Period. I had to just make that statement real quick because the ladies that know, okay? There's some women that have no idea. Period. And they have no idea what they may be in for in the long haul. But hey, all we can do as goddesses is help impart, okay, that knowledge, that wisdom. Okay, even younger ladies can be more wise than some of these older women. Okay, if they have this knowledge. So age only matters in relation to seeing if your partner stacks up, okay, and is capable, okay? Period. One thing I definitely learned real quick, okay, after returning from my 5-year social media hiatus is that I needed me, okay? Y'all needed me, okay? Because this is ridiculous. This is a travesty. But I'm glad that there's some of the goddesses out there doing the great work, okay? I see y'all. As each each phase of life requires different goddesses, okay? So as we, us goddesses, impart our wisdom to the next level goddesses, hopefully they'll do the same. So hopefully we're doing a good job. All right. Pressure. All right. You all are accompanying me through the literal real life world experiment of all of these predictions that I'm making. Okay. So if it's actual factual, we'll start seeing something shake and bake in a couple of in a couple years or so. We may not have to hold our breaths in certain situations, okay, for certain couples. All right. Yes, time will always tell, and no one willingly remains in an unhappy situation, no matter how good it seems. And we continue to see it happen. A lot of older women hate on younger women because they see where they made their own mistakes and subconsciously may want to create a little barrier for the younger women. I know because I've experienced it several times. Okay, several times. Still experiencing it. Okay. Okay. And with men too, like because men are more naturally competitive anyway, even if a person is literally not competing with them. Like, okay, but I'll leave that little miniature rant right there. Put a pin in it. Anyways, society is quite manipulative. Okay, let's just put it like that. It's a patriarchy. Of course it is. And a patriarchy, if we're symbolizing it, is representative of a whole narcissist. And I don't even like that word. You know what I'm saying? But because that's what a lot of people understand and things to mean, I just utilize the word because it's widely known as that or having those characteristics. Metaphorically speaking, or so, whatever the case may be, patriarchy is a narcissist. Period. If you know how to defeat a narcissist, you know how to survive in a patriarchy. Period. I know how to do both. Period. And if you need help with either, contact me at the-goddessuniverse.com. All right. Periods. Or email me at useagoddess at the-goddessuniverse.com. Okay. But yes, I state that stating this. In the past few decades, what has been taught to the younger men from the older men of that particular generation or that particular decade slot in time was degeneracy, unfortunately. And we have to eat it up. We have to understand so that we can do something different. Otherwise, we're going to keep going down a cliff. Okay. So if we have a chance to assist the younger generation in doing it better, I think we should go ahead and do that. And that's by pointing out the flaws and seeing what we can do to help them do it better. Okay. Not be hating on them because they have a better chance. You are where you are. If you want to make a difference, you can still make a difference. It's not too late for you. And if you listen to the advice that we're giving, women like me, especially my black ass, is giving, okay, because I done been through the ringer, okay? It will do you some well in hearing me out, okay? But anyways, because it's never too late. Us getting this message out actually helps the men as well because men aren't going to, especially in a particular community, black community, men aren't going to speak up against themselves even if they know they're doing terrible things because they're afraid of each other. Okay? So it will do these men well to at least say that, hey, we're on the side of good because at least it doesn't make them look like they're scared of these men. But at least it looks like they're protecting their daughters. You know what I'm saying? So how about you use that as the basis? You're protecting your daughters, your mothers, all of those. You're protecting all the women you want to bang. How about that? Do that. How about that? If that's what it takes for you to support women, but because it's for the greater good. At the end of the day, women have been supporting men time after time after time, marching. When have men marched for themselves? Okay? Women, it's time for you to start marching for yourselves. Period. I don't want to hear it no more. Start marching for yourselves. If something happens with these men, let them march for themselves. And if something happens to me, I'm gonna expect my women to march for for my black ass. And if something happens for my male counterpart, I would expect that the men will rock out for his black ass too, or just his male ass, just like for my female ass. Okay, it's no gender war. So I just want to state that again for those lost feminists that are trapped inside of a matrix because they haven't fully unlocked all of the matrices. You want to call it. That's how you know my voice is getting tired. It's 1:55 AM. I've been at it for a while now. So prior to those few decades ago, what was being passed down was, beneficial, especially in a particular community, black community. And what is now being passed down instead to the men is a less masculine man because of what the message, the ideology being passed down. And it is one of that is similar or some variation of how to use a woman to make to make a comfortable life for yourself instead of the advice that they were giving way back when, which was to go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? Go out and get it. Don't come back till you get it, period. You know what I'm saying? And now the advice that's been being given by these men is that they have to watch, they're giving advice about how to use these women. Okay. And then not only that, it will be doubling down because the women reinforce it. And not only that, on top of that, these women are getting ready, dressed up, doing their makeup, doing all their interests and creativity in front of their male children, which is may not necessarily be bad, but I may not do that. I would expect my male child to be with his male father, especially if he's in the home. If he's not in the home, I will give him a male figure, but I know that's only privilege, especially in the black community at this point. And I hope it starts to not become a privilege, but become more common as it should be. Period. So the men giving these men advice to use women, again, were often men that wanted men and were interested in men, that were giving advice to masculine men that were trying to get women and therefore giving them the mentality of a more feminine man trying to get a woman, which would not work. Not with those tactics. Because for a masculine man to get a woman of his choice, which would be hopefully a nice counterpart, a nice balance, which would be a feminine woman, if that's what he wants. To get a feminine woman, a masculine man has to be masculine. And what's the most masculine thing these days? Money. Him making money, spending money on her. Period. So, like I always say, be careful where the source of your information is coming from and make sure you know the person, or make sure you know the science behind what the person is saying. Otherwise, you're getting information from a source that's not like the source. If you understand that, you understand that. Make sure you understand the mentality of these people that you're getting your information from. For instance, if you're a straight male trying to get a woman, maybe the tactics person is not telling you give her money. They're not advising you correctly. Okay, anything other than that, not advice that will get you the type of woman that you want. Okay, if it's not giving her money, providing for her, or something of that nature, then that advice is trash. If you are a straight male trying to get a straight feminine woman, if you're a straight masculine male trying to get a straight feminine woman, being given does not encompass spending money on her, providing for her, giving her what she wants, putting a smile on her face, keeping a smile on her face. They give me the wrong advice, buddy. Okay? So I think I might do a one video dedicated to men and how to date. Maybe. I don't know. Give her money, spend that money on her, give her that money, make sure she's happy and comfortable, and a smile on her face. Period. No more passing down this pathology that was thrown into the mix past few decades, okay? No more passing down this pathology. You have to now reinforce a new pathology. BDE, you got to reinforce that BDE energy, baby. And that BDE energy is only proven with that money, baby. If it don't even matter if you got that BDE or not. The energy is that money, baby, period. I might have to make this a separate video now. Ah, on and on to the next generation and the next generation. So right now is a great time to catch it and stop it. You know what I'm saying? Period. And it's going to offend a lot of people because they got caught up in that wave, but that's not our issue. Our issue is to correct the balance. So it is what it is. They're going to either get on the wave or the wave is going to spill all over them. Period. You know what I'm saying? So think of the Pick Me Awareness Hotline Rehab Recovery Center and the Dash Goddess Universe, period, as a mix of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Zoo, Art of War, The Power Universe, the new movie coming out that had Issa Rae in it. It's called American Fiction Movie, okay? Because I could relate, period, okay? For sure, for sure. And you have to be able to work with both hemispheres of your brain, okay? So, yes, we're going to be, starting the Pick Me Awareness box, kind of like a Jack in a Box, you know what I'm saying? Of the women that are still in Pick Me land after time and time again. If you are over the age of 30, you will qualify, okay? For the Pick Me Awareness box, like a Jack in a Box, okay? That clown in a box, yes, absolutely, okay? Period. So, as I stated, definitions, make sure you're on the same page with your partner when it comes to the different definitions that are, relevant to the relationship, okay? And what it entails to them. And once you know what it entails to them, you know how to move from there. You know what to do, period. Hey, you guys, it's the Yoga Goddess Chaotic, and I'm back at y'all with another partner selection analysis. This one is for Halle Bailey and her partner. Time check 1:14 a.m. And I want to preface this by stating Halle will be fine regardless. Okay. Again, a lot of people fell for Halle during the time, especially of the initial storm of The Little Mermaid. She's black, we're black, so we could relate. And yeah, many of us felt like a pseudo relative to her. We kind of have that care for her. We kind of, she resonates with us. I want to remind all of us that there are nuances, and it'll be good if we're able to isolate, different topics as well as to look at them in totality. So individually, Halle and her partner seem like fabulous individuals, even as companions, even as potentially parents. Who knows? Her choice is her choice. even if we do not agree, you know what I'm saying? Some people do not like the way it seems, he may have disrespected her in the past, but you know what? A lot of people in their own relationships deal with certain disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Feel like it's literally the lyrics in his songs that are disrespectful, and maybe that's, subjective. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see both sides. Some feel it's literally the lyrics in his songs that seemingly disrespect her and that are about her and potentially about sabotaging her career. So some don't like him because clearly his association with Hallie brings him more attention. Some feel he will bring her down. It brings down her stock while she's elevating his stock. It's kind of like it might neutralize eventually, depending on how he goes about it. Everyone deserves to be young. Give it a shot, especially if they both have money, and they do. And she can definitely leave him at any second, okay, with or without the baby. Whether she's pregnant or not, still looking good, still young, period. You know what I'm saying? This would be the time to do it anyway, right? She's more than capable of getting, bouncing back and getting her another one and another one and another one, and especially when she gets her mind right, but she's young. She has enough time to make all the different mistakes and experiments. Maybe she's experimenting. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But let me finally get into this PSA. Okay, this is partner selection analysis. Okay. Before I get into it, so DDG is the same age as, someone in my family. This generation is brilliant, just like the person in my family, the younger person in my family. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. They're on it. So I can't hate on DDG. No, not at all. As far as Hallie goes, I'm literally 10 years older than her. What, she's 23, I'm 33 than her. She literally has so much time. So even if she makes a mistake or what have you, and this might all be part of the design. Some people want to get certain things out of their way early. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has their choice of when they want to do certain things. Again, being 10 years older than Hallie, I wanted to state that a lot of the decisions that I made back then are definitely the foundation of where I am today. Your choices are the foundations of your future, period. Even where you are today, you can literally make a decision that can change the course of your life if you're willing to, if that's what you want. So you have to be self-aware, and I'm a self-awareness coach. You have to be self-aware so you can know what you want that to look like. Your choices are the foundations of where you will be tomorrow, in the future, today, whatever. Like I said, my decisions from 10 years ago were the foundations, the bricks that were being laid for where I am today, happily. I wanted to clear that up because some people want to lump you into a box instead of considering everything in its nuance as they naturally are, which would inform a person. I'm a partner selection coach, okay, as they naturally are, which would inform a person that I look into things in depth. So therefore, I focus in on key nuances that is a very important characteristic of a partner selection coach, such as myself. I'm the pioneer, baby, period. Closest genre would be like maybe a matchmaker or whatever. Like the closest category to me. Yeah, a matchmaker, somewhat. Okay, I guess. Expert, partner selection coach, partner selection guru, however you want to say it, however you want to call it. Those women going in on other women thinking all women are going to stop screwing men. Delusional. Okay, that is a real delusion. Okay. Those are the lost feminists, lost ones, because they've gone down a particular rabbit hole, and each of their rabbit holes are different, but they've gone down into a rabbit hole, and they're going to need to come up out of that rabbit hole and see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? And that is my beef. Okay, my beef with certain other gurus, goddesses, or, period. We're not going to always agree on everything. My thing is make sure you have unlocked or are aware of the levels that you have yet to unlock. I'm going to let them unlock or continue to unlock, whatever information they feel they need to know. Okay, because look, maybe they're too big to receive my information, so I'm gonna let them go ahead and keep searching for it. Okay, in a whole bunch of different research papers, articles, or what have you. But that's up to them. Make sure to support your girl. Okay. The Real Life Dating Game Partner Selection 101 by yours truly, the Real Goddess Chaotic, okay, of the-goddessuniverse.com. AK23. applied knowledge as chaotic. Hashtag Park, PAHRRC, the Pick Me Awareness Hotline Rehab Recovery Center. Okay, towards your girl. So, on this episode of Partner Selection Analysis, we have Halle Bailey and her partner. Halle Lynn Bailey, known by her mononym Halle, is an American songwriter and actress. She became known for being one half of the musical duo Chloe and Halle with her sister Chloe Bailey. They have released the albums The Kids Are All Right and Ungodly Hour and have together earned 5 Grammy Award nominations. Born March 27th, 2000, current age 23 years old, in Atlanta, Georgia. Her partner, named DDG. Parents, Courtney Bailey, Doug Bailey. Okay. Siblings, Chloe Bailey. Okay. Sky Bailey and Branson Bailey. Okay. Instruments, vocals. Okay. Guitar. Okay. Hey. Partner, professionally known as Pontiac Made DDG or simply DDG, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, actor, and YouTuber. He started making videos in 2014, expanding his content with YouTube vlogs after graduating high school in 2015 and attending Central Michigan University. Born October 10th, 1997, age 26, in Pontiac, Michigan. Partner Halle Bailey. Full name, there goes, also known as Boom Bop. Genres, gaming, blogs, pranks. Via celebrity net worth, Halle. Category, richest celebrities, singer. Net worth, $3 million. Her partner, rapper, I guess. Net worth, $2 million. Via the celebrity net worth.com. Okay, so via the celebrity net worth, Halle is worth $3 million. So there's a difference of about $1 million, leaning in Halle's favor. Let's look at it. Halle Bailey is $1 million richer than her partner. Her partner, a Libra. Her, Halle, an Aries. Read their compatibility. As a combination, Aries and Libras are well balanced. Charming, cultured Libra can teach brash Aries something about style. Libra prizes harmony in a relationship and will go the great lengths to maintain it. Aries is very decisive and can teach indecisive Libra about relying on intuition for answers. Their marriage score is 55. Their sexual compatibility is 78. About a year and a half to 2 years into their relationship. The Dash Goddess Universe Partner Selection 101 Dating Pool for Women. Halle is in the 22 to 28 age group. So her dating is 40 plus. That would be the sweet spot for her. Okay. She'll be taken care of. She won't have to stress, as much. She'll be lavished. It'll be someone that definitely out earns her, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, and knows how to really provide for her, and uplifts her, takes her to another level versus what it seems to be doing right now. So Halle, 22 to 28, and this is her pool counterpart, her sweet spot pool. Her partner is 26. So he's nowhere near this age at all. He's still in the pool for dating for fun, for women. Okay. Now let's look at her partner. His age, 26. He's also in the 22 to 28 age range. So therefore, he should be right here dating for fun and experience, which he's doing. So to back to Halle dating pool, for the women. And she's right here. So she's at about an age where very beneficial to, because she's no longer in the woman age 18 through 21 where you're dating for fun. She's now in the 22 to 28 bracket, which is dating for a serious, you know, partnering. And you know what? Since they've been dating for about 2 years, that means that they've been dating since she was in this age bracket. So she was doing the right thing. That's a good thing. So now back to DDG's dating pool. Her partner. So he's in this dating pool, which he's 18 plus, date for fun. So he's doing what he needs to do. to come to the new segment of the partner selection analysis, which is called the dash Goddess Universe couple success rating. Okay, each couple from now on is going to get two couple ratings. I don't know if I'm going to go back and do the other ratings for the other couples that I've already done the PSA for, but let's focus in on this one. So the green is it means, so this is the legend right here. The green means not too bad. The green means not too bad and potential good. Yeah, this might be a go. The score of between 7 plus out of 10. So it's all out of 10. Yellow, the number 2, yellow. Proceed with caution, but acceptable for now. Scores of between 5 to 6.99 over 10 qualifies as yellow. Red, number 3, red. It means go get another one, shawty. Shout out to the guru, sprinkle, sprinkle. Stress and headache ahead. Stress, headache, and heartache ahead. Any score below 5 qualifies as code red, baby. Okay. So surprisingly, they get a pink score of they get a pink side score of 6.5 over 10. So this is actually good. I'm kind of shocked. And on the blue side, they get a 4.5 out of 10. So a 4.5 is red, okay? But on their pink side, they scored a 6.5, which is actually a yellow, which means proceed, but with caution, okay? And it's acceptable for now, period. But their blue side got a 4.5, which means go get another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle, baby. Stress and heartache ahead. So we hate to see that. But look, their pink side got a 6.5. So that's actually a good thing. This is I wasn't expecting this, but this is one of a first. Okay. Hey. As you know, I just like to remind you, your dating pool is the age brackets that I just called off for the most part. Okay. Think of um not how to lose a guy in 10 days, but think if he's just not that into you. Yes. Think with Drew Barrymore. Yes. Think if he's just not that into you, right? Okay. Think of okay. There are exceptions and there are rules. You know, the rule is what I'm explaining to you. There may be some exceptions. There are some caveats, absolutely. One being that the man is extremely obsessed over you, like Will Smith was with Jada. So that's a unique situation. That's a caveat one, period. Okay. So if I do their analysis, I'm sure I would be shocked at the results. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. So the rule is from the age demographics that I just pointed out, that I've already explained, from that pool, you select that pool, the ones that are obsessed over you, that you are their absolute type, they're gonna flock to you. They're gonna be bold enough to approach you and all of those things. And from that pool of the ones that approach you and spend money on you, lavish you, want to make you happy, want to put a smile on your face, from that pool, then you out of that pool that provides everything you require and is the best out of the bunch, is the one you'll select if you think you're marriage minded. If not, you'll just continue dating on a swivel, baby. And yeah, so I just wanted to come to you guys with that real quick. And yeah, I've been on this enough. Lord, my freaking voice, my voice is hurting. But hey, you know what? I guess I have to exercise my voice because you know me, I don't like wasting my breath. So it's been years of me not wasting my breath. So except in the workplace or when I have to throw some shade or do something real quick, pull a sacred geometry move. If you woke, you woke, you understand. That's code, baby. Again, thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this at all, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything out of this. And support your girl, the-goddessuniverse.com, as well as my Patreon, the Yoruba Goddess Chaotic, and follow me on all my socials, Twitter for sure, GU_Park, PAHRRC, as well as my TikTok, Life Auditor 007, okay? And of course, my YouTube, The Yoruba Goddess Chaotic. And I also have one for the-goddessuniverse.com, but I haven't really officially launched it. But if you are interested, please go over and subscribe there. And yeah. Also, my book, The Pick Me Awareness Hotline Rehab Recovery Center, is on Amazon and Kindle. Okay, baby. And yeah. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for listening. And until the next one, bye.